Thanks for checking this out. So we're going to talk about the commercial market here and around New York City, the Bronx, Lower Westchester County today. There is a flurry of multifamily and investment properties hitting the market right now. Okay, the commercial real estate market is back open for business. Okay, back to 2019 or before levels. All right, so there's a lot of things going on right now. One of the things that we really need to go over and discuss, why are a lot of these properties coming on the market all of a sudden? All right. And these are the bigger investments, 8 to 26, 40 something unit properties. Okay. Want to talk a little bit about some of the owners that I've been conversing with when I call around, checking on seeing properties that are available today. It's kind of get into the mindset of the people selling properties right now. You have a lot of owners that are retiring right now. They moved out of state during COVID. They're enjoying their life now. They want to get rid of their property that they have in the Bronx in New York City, Lower Westchester County, and that. Okay, but they have some wear and tear. Okay, they have some wear and tear on them. They've been through a lot with tenants and losing payments, things like that over the last couple of months. Following the legal issues, they want their money back. They really do. Okay. Now that they've gotten their emergency rental assistance payments, they're ready to sell their property. So this is one of the reasons why we see a lot of multifamily properties now coming onto the market when the supply was so low. Another thing about that, like I said, there's increased utility costs. They're looking at trying to get some of the back payments, and they don't want to go through the legal hassle. Like I said, you have a lot of owners that are just really kind of looking to retire right now. They've been through a lot, and they think that it's not kind of worth it. They're not looking at at a good picture for them for the next like 5 years. They'd rather take their money and bounce. Um, but one thing that we are seeing is that they think, well, there is pending rate hikes coming along with the Fed. Obviously, we realize that there's likelihood of multiple half-point increase rate hikes over the next couple of months, and owners are looking at this and saying, well, if a buyer wants to buy a property now, they're going to pay a good amount for it. Okay, so prices are a little bit high because they understand that demand is high and they're asking for a lot on their property. And like I said, they've had that wear and tear over the last couple of years. They feel like they're owed some money for their hard time that multifamily owners have had, and that's one reason why the prices are still kind of high, kind of more than buyers are really looking to pay. All right, as you take a look over here, the asking cap rates, they definitely increased from 2019. The median asking cap rate, looking at the end of 2019, was about 5.2%. That jumped all the way up over 5.6%. These are for multifamily properties towards beginning of 2021, and now they're back down to the median cap rate at around 5.4%. All right, so there's definitely people who have good properties that they're looking for that 5 to high 4 number. Some owners are being a little bit more realistic, getting the high 5 into the 6s. But cap rates across all investment properties have come down. As you see, like industrial cap rates, as we all know, logistics, warehouse properties, things like that have plummeted. Those properties are expensive. There's a lot of room still to go with the changing business market and last mile distribution and things like that. It's a lot of things going on there. So if you're looking at a property, like I said, we're working with, well, when I'm working with buyers and owners, we're trying to make a deal. Buyers want to buy kind of high. Owners want to obviously get as much money as possible for their properties. But on either side, there's a lot to look at. There's a lot coming down the road. It's a lot more than just the last year's history. We're looking at a couple of years in the future. One thing that was really encouraged by and buyers and homeowners, people maybe not looking to sell, was the rent guidelines boards yesterday. They put out a notice that they recommended rent increases, decent sized rent increases over the next couple of years. Okay, so you have they asked for 2.7 to 4.5% on 1-year leases for rent stabilized units and 4.3 to 9% increases on 2-year leases. All right. And then they did recommend the freeze. They did recommend the partial freeze for 2021. So this is very promising, seeing that some pending increases are on the way. This is also kind of a response to increased utility costs. As we know, utility costs for homeowners have risen. The price of gas, the price of oil, the price of building materials, all that. So there's more room to grow. So if you're looking at properties and you're underwriting them and you're thinking that I'm never going to be able to increase rents, that's not the case. It's going to bounce back. Okay. The rent increases, they have to make this kind of available again, to buyers and to owners. Okay. The ERAP payments are back. The eviction process is opening back up. You have owners of these multifamily properties that went through a hard time the last couple of years. They want to leave. They're looking for high value, for high returns. You're looking for low value, for low prices where you can add a lot of value, make some money over the next couple of years. There's going to be a reckoning when some of these things come in the middle. So stay active, stay in the market. Keep sending me properties to underwrite, to check in on. There's a deal to be made, because while the asking cap rates are around 5.4% for median, the sale cap rate is a lot closer to 6, when the deals actually get done. So, all right. So again, most people always follow what's on the market, what they're asking for it. Historically, that's not what they actually close at. So there's deals to be made. There's properties to be made. We also have the eviction moratorium and foreclosure moratorium expiring. There's more properties that are going to come out on the market as the options for delaying payments and things like that come to an end. So it's going to be an incredible spring, an incredible summer. We're getting a lot of deals done. All right. So I'm asking you, your worst property, if you have your worst property that you're looking to get rid of and to trade up into something better for the future, please let me know. That's where a lot of business can be made, and you can actually make a lot of money. All right. So don't try to hold on to this property thinking that you're going to turn it around. Buy something better right now. Okay. And one other quick thing that I want to talk about is the Southeast Yonkers, the casino, the pending casino legislation. The governor again said that we're going to fast track some of these licenses. The Empire City Casino in South Yonkers is poised to get one of the operating licenses there. Now they already have plans for a hotel at the property, right? So we know that they have plans for a hotel over there already. It's going to be 400 or 500 doors, maybe 600 or 700 doors, something like that. But the real excitement comes as what goes on around the neighborhood. Obviously, businesses around that neighborhood are going to benefit. Not everybody's going to stay in the hotel. Not everybody's going to want to pay $500, $400 a night for a hotel room. They're going to want to stay. What's very likely to happen is they're going to wind up staying in Airbnbs, rental properties, rental houses around the area. So I'm looking at this Southeast Yonkers all around Empire City. And one thing that I know from being really close to this neighborhood, there's a lot of bungalow homes that are selling $500,000 or $600,000 right now. Right, so you have 2-bedroom kind of row houses, a lot of them in the area over here. Southeast Yonkers, Midland Avenue. There's not a lot of rental housing. There's not a lot of apartments in general. Right up here towards Cross County. So down towards McLean Avenue, if you're looking at retail property down here on McLean Avenue, on Kimball Avenue, if you have an opportunity for some rental units over there, if they do get this license, the Airbnb temporary short-term rental value of some of those places is going to be through the roof. Okay, because you'll be able to easily charge 200, 250 a night for people coming to stay and gamble at the casino that's 5 minutes away, and and instead of paying $400, $500 a night at the hotel on the casino, which is what they're going to charge. Parking, if you have lot parking that's going to be available around there, huge value, right? $50 a day per car. You can fit $10 a car, you can make $500 a day. How much is a small lot over there going to be worth? So if you're looking at wide double wide lots or homes that have 4 or 5 kind of lot parking, casino parking is something that could be on the hook. So if you're looking for at a single family house, if you're looking at small 2 family rentals, um, you know, granted the casino actually operating is probably 3 years away, right? It's time to be smart. I'd keep an eye out. The second that deal gets done, the second that bid comes in, and they say that Empire City is getting that casino, that real estate around that area is going to go through the roof. I mean, it's already high. 2 family homes are already, seven, eight, $900,000. Taxes in those areas are also kind of high. Single family homes are very few and far between. They're in high demand, but this is going to increase it. It's definitely going to change that value a little bit, even with interest rates. People like interest rates could be 8, 9, 10%. You could still make a lot of money on an Airbnb rental 5 minutes from a major casino. All right, especially with the whole downstate market and going on. Okay, there's lots of people from Westchester, from Stanford, all north of the all northern Westchester County, Putnam. Like they're gonna rent a room in the area, drive down for a night, pay to park their car. They're gonna shop on some of the stores in the area. They're going to need extra supplies, things like that. If you have a beer distributor, delis, groceries, any type of kind of like market like that, Walgreens, they're already crowded. The CVSs are already crowded. All of that land value is going to go up if they get that casino license in there. So if you have property, if you're looking at property, if you want to talk about some stuff that's available, give me a call. All right. I'd love to, follow up with you guys, stay connected. Happy Passover, happy Easter. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. I'm going to be out for Saturday and Sunday, but Monday, back on the line. Hit me up.